Hey y'all, what's going on? Welcome back to my channel. Audrey here, the Fit, Fearless, and Faithful Mom. I can't believe it. We are in the last video of this homeschool series. I hope that you have enjoyed it. If you are new to my channel and you are new to this homeschool series, make sure you check out the videos that are listed down below. We talked about budgeting, homeschooling multiple ages, scheduling, choosing curriculums, and so forth, in addition to on other days of the week. We've also gone over the actual curriculum that I have chosen, where I dive down into it and all that. So today's video is going to be the must-haves, must-don'ts, must-buys, must-do-not buy from me. So make sure that you are subscribed to my channel, tap that subscribe button, and share out these videos if you have found them helpful, and leave me a comment. So let's get into it. My first must-have is going to be stationery. We go through a lot of construction paper, a lot of plain paper, because my kids love doing projects, and you can check out the video here where I actually take you through our homeschool setup, the supplies that I have bought, and I also have a blog post about it too that you can check out below, which super helpful videos. You want to make sure that you have enough pencils and pens, and you don't want to go crazy with it. But remember that you're operating a school. You want to set your kids up for success. Have erasers. We go through a lot of erasers around here. Number 2 is going to be a library card. The library is free, y'all. You're paying for it. So make sure you have a library card and actually use it. The library, you know, not only just a plethora of books and knowledge and that you can gain from it, but also the library is great because it provides a different atmosphere for your kids. And so in a previous video, we had talked about, you know, like scheduling fun days. The library can be a great day because, I don't know about where you live, but where we live, we have a lot of different opportunities. People come and they do different showcase type events at our libraries. There's story time, there's meet the so-and-so. So we utilize that. Now, number 3 for our must-have is utilize what's around you. I'm sure where you live, you have tons of museums and other places that you can go, and they are so homeschool friendly. You can often get homeschool discounts. There are so many different ways that you can gain homeschool discounts because you're a school too. So different museums can be a great opportunity, so that instead of just looking in a book and seeing, you have the flexibility as a homeschooler to actually go and visit and take your kids different places. So if your kids are just sitting at home reading a book, y'all, you're missing the point. So take your kids out. We love doing like field trips, like just us. We're gonna get better at doing more like group field trips. We do a lot of play dates, but different group field trips, we can totally schedule our days every single day doing a field trip. So make sure, if you are new to homeschooling, that you get linked up with different homeschool groups and co-ops and things like that, so that parks and like recreation centers, yeah, those are totally killer. Those are great. Get a membership, going along with this, get a membership to the national parks. It is super inexpensive, and then you can gain access to all of the national parks, which every single state has a national park. So take a field trip to a national park. You can get the junior ranger badges. The kids can learn even more, and it's a total awesome, unique educational opportunity. So you can get a year membership. I think for our family of 5, for 1 year was $80. So 1 year, $80, we have access to every single national park, and after going to the park once, it paid for itself. So that was awesome. Once or twice, it was probably twice. Okay, number 4 must have. Get a membership to HSLDA. It's the Homeschool Legal Defense Association. I was kind of hesitant at first, and actually my dad was like, do you have a membership to this? And I was like, I don't think so, but we do now. First, it is a way of protecting yourself as a homeschooler. Number 2 is by having this membership per year, you actually get discounts. They give you a little homeschool card. You get discounts to things like Office Depot, Office Max. You can get discounts on photocopies. You can even get discounts to museums, restaurants and hotels. It's really neat. So I think it's worth the money. It's really great. Number 5, must have, get a designated space. If you're just starting off with homeschooling, don't try homeschooling on the couch. Even though, so we're still newbies at this, we are entering into our 4th year of homeschooling, but even still, we have a designated space. Where I'm sitting right now, Kyler sits. She used to sit at the table, but she likes sitting here next to Mother Mary, sitting next to the crucifix, and having like this lamp here. The other kids sit at the table, but having a designated space really helps to focus everyone. And there may be some days when we do sit on the couch, but that's not every day. And we also get dressed. So designated space, getting your mind frame into, this is your job. You are a homeschool mama. So get that space. Do you need to have like this huge, super fancy setup? No, you don't. We do school at our dining room table. And then Kyler sits here at this lovely desk. At some point, the toy room might become our school room, but I really don't want to buy any more stuff. You know, like the kids have their cubbies, but I don't know. That's the awesome part about homeschooling, is that things will change. So I don't know. Right now, this is working for us. Number 6, must have a teacher in service time and planning period. Regular teachers have in-services, right? When I was a teacher, once a month we would have a teacher in service where Fridays the kids would go home from school early. They would have a half day, but we would stay until the end of school, and we would educate ourselves on how can we serve our students the best way possible. So recently what I did the IEW, it was like the teacher course, and I highly, highly recommend that. It was super fruitful for me to actually dig down and see how I can help Kyler the best way possible, instead of just looking in the book and saying like, oh, okay, I can do this. Actually taking those courses and continuously educating myself. Y'all, this is your job. If you are not continuously educating yourself, I don't know, I just want to continuously learn, and you should too, right? I don't know. I do. So because this like, you want to be able to serve your kids the best way possible. Another thing too is having that planning period, saying like, this is my designated planning period. Mine is usually between 2 and 3 o'clock. You can see that in the previous video that I did here. And I go over where my planning period is, what I do with it, how I actually schedule. So that's super important. Number 7 is, this is grace and grit, man. Like, allot yourself some grace. You're gonna need it. Allot your kids and your family grace with this, because that's super important. There are some days that are gonna be challenging, and that's okay. What isn't challenging, y'all? But you know, when you think about it, life provides challenges, and you can either roll with it and grow with it, or you can just throw your hands up. Don't throw your hands up with this. This is your job, and it is the most beautiful job in the entire world. So that's a note. And be kind to yourself. Be so kind to yourself when it comes. So that's a must-have, right? Okay, now here are my 7 must-don'ts when it comes to homeschooling. Don't buy everything that you see. I did that in the beginning, and yeah, I have like all these like little trinkets and stuff. Have I used everything so far? Sort of, but it's so easy to look at blog posts and look at other moms and see what they're doing and say, I need that, I need that, I need that. But do you really need it, or is it something that you just want? So don't buy everything that you see. Number 2 is, don't try and cram all subjects into one day. And we talked about this with scheduling, right? Don't do that, because that'll so stress you out. Be kind to yourself. Look at what actually needs to be scheduled. When does it need to be scheduled? How does it need to be scheduled? Is it really necessary? How does it fit into your personal homeschool schedule? Number 3, do not do school in your pajamas. Let's set up like good habits, especially if you're just starting out. There are days, like Kyler actually stayed in her pajamas till like 2. That is so out of the norm. And Cody was like, did you just go to your pajamas? But don't do that at first. That is like a super rare day. I can count on less than a hand how many times Kyler has done school in her pajamas, but she got her work done. That's not every day. Let's set good habits because we are developing our children for the workplace. So number 4, don't think that you have to do everything like everybody else, because you don't. Your homeschool is unique based upon when you are homeschooling, how you're homeschooling. It's different based upon what kind of kids you have at home, what type of learners they are. So look at other people and then you decide what will work best for you. And will some people criticize you? I don't know, maybe, but in one ear, out the other. Number 5, this is a mistake that I made our second year of homeschooling. I felt like the first year that we were not doing enough with homeschooling. We were part of a homeschool community, but then the second year I was like, we're not doing enough. And so Monday we went to one co-op, Tuesday we went to another co-op, Wednesday we went to another co-op, and by Thursday we were burnt out because essentially we were going to 3 different schools, and so I had to pack 3 different backpacks. I was teaching at all 3 of them, and by Thursday it was like, oh my goodness gracious. So that ended, and so yeah, so don't feel like you need to join every single co-op. Do I feel like a co-op is necessary? A little bit. Yeah, why not? Because it's a nice outing, and it provides someone else to be, with your kids as well. It's just a nice outing for everyone. But don't feel like you need to join everything, and every co-op has something different that they are offering. Number 6, here's a humbling and sobering one. Don't think that you're going to stick to your schedule every single day. A majority of days, yes, you will, and it's great. And when those magical unicorn days happen, you're like, yeah. But you know what? Some days just don't go as planned, and that's okay. It really and truly is. Think about a school system. Like I remember, I had like the best lesson. I was a health and PE teacher, and then I taught English in my PE class as well. Like different like writing prompts and stuff like that. And you know what? I had like an awesome lesson planned one day for my kiddos, and then we had an assembly. And so that went out the door. And so just like it happens in a regular school system, like in your homeschool system, it might happen too, like family might show up. I don't know, you might decide to like go on a vacation. So roll the punches. So majority of the time, yeah, have that schedule, but don't freak out if your schedule, like, hey, relax, like it's all good. Okay, and going along with that, number 7 is don't beat yourself up because you did not accomplish X, Y, Z. No matter what, your kids are learning, your kids are thriving, your kids are expanding those luscious, big, round, beautiful brains of theirs, and it's awesome, and those synapses are totally coming together. So if you feel like they didn't learn as much as you feel like they should have that day, trust me, they did. They soaked up something. It's such a beautiful gift. It truly and honestly is. So be gentle with yourself with this. It is a total learning process. It's so awesome. It's such an awesome journey. So those are my must-dos, must-haves, must-don'ts, must-dos, must-don't, blah, 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 all that. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope that it was helpful for you. If you missed any of the other videos, remember that they are linked in the description box below. And I also have a homeschool playlist that you can check out as well. So make sure that you are subscribed to my channel. After this, we are going back to our regularly scheduled programming in a way, because I'm going to be talking about organizing yourself as a mom and so that you can serve your family the best way possible. So I'm super excited about August. So make sure that you are subscribed to my channel and tap that notification bell. Leave me a comment below and I will catch up with you next time. Take care, friends. Bye. Hey everybody, just want to say thank you so much for joining me again. Remember, check out those recommended videos over here, and don't forget tap that subscribe button right down here so that you can become part of my community. Tap that notification bell, send me a message, leave me a comment below, and let me know how you're doing, how everything's going. I will catch up with you next time. Bye.